Well, we've well and truly started to hit the convoy of caravans heading out the bash. We've just come into Windorah and they've got SES blokes on the road directing you where to get fuel, and you put you in an unleaded line or a diesel line. So here we are in the main street across from the pub, and then there's Jacko in the petrol lane, I'm in the diesel lane, and yeah, we'll see how long it takes to get fuel. Once we hit this development road to Birdsville, it all goes to gravel, and I think it's sort of half sealed, half gravel for like the next 400 k's. So we've been told by lots of people to drop our tyres, so we're going to do that. We're just going to go 25 pound all round, just on the gravel, make it nice and soft, and hopefully we'll get there without a flat. What do you reckon, dear?
Yeah, we'll be right.
We'll be right?
Yeah.
Righto. It's been a big day. It is 10 to 5 and we're just rolling in to our next camp, which we've ended up deciding we're going to the Betoota Hotel. So there's a pub out here, and it's really got me, I'm like, why and how did there ever end up being a pub out here? It's so far from anywhere. But anyway, we're staying there along with about 4,000 other caravans by the look of it as we drive in. But it's been a dusty sort of long haul this last few hundred k's, and it's definitely not, we don't like pulling up this late, but it is what it is. We've smacked a few k's today, so have a look at this.
So many people here.
Ah, can you see all them caravans? Well, Betoota, mate, we've made it. Did you like the dust coming in, Jack?
No.
No, me either.
I don't think no one
We're struggling to do like over 60 k's an hour for sort of like the last 100 k's. And yeah, I would pick there'd probably be 400 or 500 vans here. Like, no word of a lie. Like, it's hard to, what do you reckon, 400 or 500 vans here?
Yeah, like
gotta be.
Twice as many as Charlotte Plains, at least.
It's hard to tell, but once you start looking around. But we'll go and check the pub out anyway. It looks like as you drive past, they've got like a little band set up, and then you can wander into the pub and all this and that. So, yeah.
So there'd have to be at least 400 or 500 vans here for sure.
It's hectic. They've all got 2 or more people in them, so it should be a nice little arvo over at the pub. We'll see how we go. Right, we'll see if we can get dinner. If not, we'll come home and make something. But sitting in the middle out here is pretty weird. I still don't understand why there's a pub all the way out here.
Yeah, it does make
any
sense.
takers? Does anyone know why there's a pub here?
Just because it knew that I needed to celebrate my birthday.
Oh yeah.
So it went, hey, we're just going to put a pub here for Sam to celebrate her birthday.
Well, we can definitely do that.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will. Anyway, all right, we'll go to the pub. I'll take my phone and I'll show you some stuff around in there. It's Jacko coming down from the Taj Mahal.
Oh,
How'd you go, mate? Good sleep?
Yeah, I didn't even sleep with my blanket on.
No, it was warm last night, eh?
Did you have the heater on?
Not in the van.
What'd you say?
Did it even work?
Yeah, it'll work, but we didn't have it on. Ooh, that looks really cool. How'd Billy sleep? You awake, Bill?
Yeah, he's awake.
Nice.
We're just chilling.
Morning time from Betoota, out the back there. And what do we owe the pleasure of this morning, dear?
Pardon?
What do we owe the pleasure of your grace this morning?
Sunrise?
It's the first sunrise she's been up for, mate.
No, it's not.
It is so. Have a look at it. Ooh. But you know why she's up? Because you don't even need the heater on. We didn't run the heater all night.
Yeah.
And I'm getting around in thongs this morning.
And
So
it's like 7:15, so it's not even early.
the further west we go, the later the sunsets or the sunrises get, and later the sunsets get. But have a look at that. There's our vans. Turn around, dear.
Here's my coffee.
Get-
Like,
oh.
Is this not Lingonberry?
This is all right, isn't it? Anyway, we don't really know the plan today. We're thinking, well, I got told again last night to get in there today by a couple of people who've been before, because they said
Really?
even if it rains a couple of mil, they'll shut the access track and you'll be milling around, and yeah, just makes it hard. He goes, there's heaps to do in there in the days earlier, so he reckons just get in there, get done, settle in.
Interesting.
Mm.
I was thinking that they'd just open the road like Monday or Tuesday morning and you just roll in then and we'd chill in Birdsville.
But what are you going to do in Birdsville?
There's a skate park, there's a bakery, there's
Yeah, well,
little bits and
I'm going to
bobs
leave it up
do.
to the squeeze then to make the decision.
How are we
I'm
going to
telling
have
you
6
mine.
days of water, like water in there?
Use the amenities in there? Anyway, I'd be going in early because people are telling me to. But it's up to Beck. So you make the decision, dear.
It's not up to
Then,
me.
then it's out there for everyone to know. Anyway, yeah, look at that sunrise. How sick. Everyone's leaving this morning. I can pick Birdsville's going to be pretty hectic because there's already been about 100 vans leave and the sun's only just come up. So they'll all be getting in there, get their water and fuel, and then I don't know what. They're probably going in early too. Because we should give you some good info about this bash. They have an app and it's really good, isn't it?
I'll show you it.
So it's pretty much got all the info you're asking, like how to get there, how to roll in, how to roll out, the times, the bands. I don't think you'll really see that. But anyway, you just download the app and they've got
It's
so
really
much info.
good.
And then once you've got your tickets, then they send you out emails with updates and stuff. So bloody, we've heard that it's well planned, and I'll tell you what, there's no info that you can't get.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
really good.
good communication from them.
Yeah,
I'm really impressed.
really impressed.
You cleaned out the
All right.
car.
We'll enjoy this, then we'll show you Birdsville when we get there.
Check. Cleaned out the car.
No, I cleaned out my side.
She definitely didn't
Oh.
learn that from her mother, did she?
No.
No.
She cleaned out her side of the car though, not the other side. Is that all rubbish?
No.
What is it?
Well, there's my cons in there.
Oh.
Well, it's time to leave old Betoota. I tell you what, we're probably the last ones to go. There's only about 3 other vans left here, and after I showed you that drone footage this morning, there was probably a few hundred. So, and they're all going to Birdsville. But we thought we might as well give them all a head start, and then we can roll in and get our fuel and water and stuff, and not have to line up. But that's the plan. Anyway, the others have walked over to the pub to have a little look around while there's no one there. Me and Jack are packed up. Jack's got his jobs lately. You're the Starlink man, aren't you?
Yeah.
He packs away the Starlink and sets it up when we get there, so that's pretty good. But yeah, it's a nice easy start. 10 o'clock, should be about another 2 hours into Birdsville. A lot of it's a bit more dust and stuff again as well, so we'll just sort of chug along. Don't want to break anything before we get there. And yeah, spend a couple of days looking around Birdsville. So anyways, Betoota Hotel. I can probably pretty confidently say that I will never be back here again. So it's good to tick it off the list. Like a lot of places we've hit along the way, actually. They're sort of a long way out of the way unless you're coming to the Big Red Bash. We're getting the morning rush come in. It's hot. And you know what? We've just hit flies. We haven't had flies the whole way. Now the flies are getting thick. So I'm glad we've still got fly nets in the back of the car.
We do?
We do. Alright, job's on today. I'm going to install this. It's a tyre pressure monitor system from Oricom. It's a TPS 10, which means I can monitor up to 10 tyres. I've used one before, but you know what? I sold the last caravan and I left all the sensors on the wheels, so I'm going to have to install another one, and I'll show you how to do it. But I'll show you what's in the box, what's involved, and a few reasons why you should have a tyre pressure monitor system. I know why I want one, because I've used it and it saved me a hell of a lot of heartache, and maybe even worse. So I know I'm gonna keep one on my car forever now. But inside, what you've got, this is a TPS 10 it's called, which means it can monitor up to 10 tyres. So say your car, there's 4 in your car, 4 in your caravan, and a spare for each. You can monitor 2 spares as well. For me, I'm just going to run the 8, 4 in the car, 4 in the caravan. And what they do, they come in this box. You get 6 little sensors like this. Super easy DIY install. All you do is screw those straight onto the Schrader valve of your tyre. You pair them up with your display unit, which sits on your dash. There's really good instructions that come with these, so I won't run you through those. You can just have a squiz and figure it out yourself. Super easy DIY install, trust me. So in this box, you've got the display unit, you've got your 6 sensors, and then you'll have to get, if you want to run your caravan, you can buy an extra 2 here. So, alright, and if you want to run your spares, you get another 2. And all you do is pair these up with your display. Super easy, in the instructions again. Now, what you can do, I'll show you one thing, because I don't do it. In your box comes these lock nuts and dust caps, alright? Now, they're to go under your sensors, and you can lock these on your Schrader valve so they won't fall off, or people steal them, I don't know. But I don't use them, because I air up and down a lot to go on beaches and things. Having to unlock the lock nut each time to take my sensor off would be quite annoying. Now, I can tell you from experience that I've never had one of these fall off. Alright, you don't have to wrench them on, you just screw them up with your fingers, give them a little bit of an extra turn, they stay good, they don't leak, they don't fall off. So yeah, hot tip from me, you don't have to run the dust boots if you don't want it. That's sweet. Now what I do have to do is, because my caravan is 22 foot long, extended drawbar, and I've also got a long car with a canopy on it, there's quite a lot of interference and distance between these rear sensors and the display unit in the car. Okay, so there is an option for this, and you'll notice if you look closely, whose car is that? Whose caravan is that? Yeah, it's mine. So I've run one of these before. We've worked with Oricom for a lot of years and provided feedback and installs and vids and that, so I know this stuff works, and hence why my car and caravan's on the packaging. But anyway, this is a repeater, so it's a Wi-Fi repeater which will just boost the signal from these sensors on your rear tyres and just boost the signal up to this on your dash. Okay, so you don't lose contact with any of your sensors. So a couple of, I suppose, features of the TPS 10 and why I like it is that you can set these sensors for a low pressure alarm, high pressure alarm, high temperature. Okay, so let's talk about low pressure. What's that going to do? So say I run most of my tyres between 40 and 50 psi all the time on the road. So my low pressure setting I set for 34, 35 psi, okay? And then I know if we ever get a slow leak and this starts alarming at me and it's telling me that it's 34 psi, I know that either one, I haven't aired up properly off the beach and I should stop and do that, or two, more likely I've got a slow leak or I've rolled over a screw or something like that and my tyre's going flat. So then you can actually stop, check, inspect, see if it's actually low, and you can change it out before you get a blowout or cause any other safety dramas. Like, I don't know about you, but if I'm on the highway towing at 100 and I'm nearly 9 tonne all up, I do not want to have a blowout on a steer tyre or a drive tyre or anything, you know what I mean? That would scare the hell out of me, so I'd much rather have an early warning of my tyre going down, and yeah, I can stop and inspect and change it, which I've had done before. It's happened to me and it saved me, yeah, a potential blowout, so I'm pretty stoked, and I'll be keeping these installed forevermore. Now the other one is you've got a high pressure alarm. Now what's that going to tell you? So say, well, how's your tyre going to get more inflated as you drive? Well, it's not going to get more inflated, but if it's hot, so the air expands and it will create higher pressure in your tyre. So you know, if you're getting a high pressure alarm or a high temp alarm, you might have a brake dragging on one of your caravan wheels, might be stuck on, dragging, creating a lot of heat, or you might have a wheel bearing fail, or starting to fail, and it's causing a lot of temperature and all that. So you can stop, inspect, walk around, put your hand on them, see which one's hot, and you can inspect and fix that before you have any potential further damage as well. So anyways, there you go. That's a couple of reasons why I run the TPMS 10, or TPS 10, sorry. Yeah, that's it. All right, I'm gonna do a quick walk around and show you how it's installed, where I put the gear, where I put the repeater, and then at the end of this vid, you hang around, I've got a little sneaky discount code for you. Actually, I'll give it to you now. We've worked with Oricom for 5 years now, and we've always had a 15% discount code. It is
TO15
on UHF radios, reversing cameras, tyre pressure monitors. So jump on their website, any of that gear, 15% off.
TO15.
Put it in down below. All right, I'll show you where I put these and how they all work. Let's start with the display unit. So all I do is sit mine right here on the dash. All right, that way it's right in front of you. It's sort of low, it's slimline, so it's out of your like not directly in your vision, but easy enough to look at. And then also a little solar panel on top. That's what keeps it charged up. All right, so you see there's plenty of sun on that, so it's always charged. It does come with a cord too, so you can actually charge it up in the side there, little USB one. But to be honest, I don't know where that is on the old one or this one, because I've never used it. It always just stays charged up. What comes in the pack is this. It's a little sticky pad. So I'll undo that. What you do is you stick one side of it on the bottom of here, like so. Take the plastic off, and then the other side, like that. So I think it's probably meant to stick on the vinyl part of your dash. Would probably stick better. I've got a dash mat on. It still sticks there nice and easy with that on. So, all right, let's go and put the sensors on. I'm going to show you how to install these sensors. So this is your front left. All you got to do, screw it straight onto your Schrader valve. You'll hear a little bit of air come out. Then you just screw it till it's tight, give it a little twist, and then she's on. That is how you install it. And because it's pre-programmed, we should be able to come down here and look at our unit, and look at that, straight away it was up to 39 psi. It scrolls through to the trailer settings. In a second it'll go back. There's my car, front left installed, and it's 39 psi. We just continue on with the rest of the sensors following the instructions here. Rear left, we'll go and screw all them on until they're paired, and then I'll show you a few other things. Here she is. There's your repeater. So all I've done is pinch power off my Anderson plug circuit from my caravan over here, and then just joined it along here in the loom and run my repeater just here. It's about the easiest spot I could find to do it, and the least amount of wiring, and it works. So there you go. If you have sort of power closer up back in your caravan, you could easily pump into that, but mine's a long way back to the battery thing and have to drill holes in the floor and all that sort of stuff. So the easiest way to do it was just put a couple of new pins on my Anderson plug and put the positive and negative wires of the repeater straight into that Anderson plug pin. It does come with a loom already, and it's fused, so yeah, you're not going to hurt anything. It's got a little 2 amp fuse in there. It's not pulling much power. Yeah, it's just going to run that Wi-Fi repeater, and it works a treat. I've got a good signal up to the dash now, so there you go. That's where that's living. Swing in here, I'll show you what's on the dash. So it's all fitted up, all paired. Let's have a look at this. Put them, there we go. So what's it going to do? It's going to scroll every 5 seconds between your car display and your caravan display. So there we go, there's your car. There's all my tyre pressures in white, and the temperatures are the numbers in yellow. Scrolls to the caravan, there's all my tyre pressures there. So happy days. If you want any extra info, hit me up, or get on to Oricom, and they'll sort you out. But remember that discount code. You can save quite a bit of coin, and this is a good feature to have on your road trips. See you guys. Holy moly, I've never seen so many caravans in a town before.
How do I scout?
It's kind of a weird setup. There's so many water fill points dotted on the way into town, and then each one of them has a lineup of about 20 caravans waiting to fill up their water. So I can imagine the water pressure is probably going to be pretty average. Wowee.
How do I start again?
Hello, Diesel.
Good afternoon.
Good
How are you?
afternoon.
How you going?
Good.
Um,
Diesel.
Yeah, this one's pretty good.
Cool. Okay.
And the hoses are really long, so
Are they?
it runs, yeah.
I've got on both sides. I'll go on that
Yeah,
right side.
I would, but it's pretty quick.
Awesome. Thank you.
Check-in is up the end there near the information centre, so as you come out, you'll drive straight into it.
Awesome.
And, you go in today.
We're not sure yet.
No.
It's going to, like, it's 20 mil tomorrow,
Yeah.
they're talking about. Have
That's
you been
what
out here in the
they're
mud?
saying.
Nah.
No.
It's shit.
Yeah.
Like, when a bit of, like that much, they're talking, well, if we get 20 mil, they'll close the site.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Nobody on and off. So
Until when?
Sorry?
Until when will you get in on
Probably-
Tuesday or
I
what?
reckon that Tuesday.
Yeah. I
That's when
reckon
it starts
Tuesday.
anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's here's all right, but we were staying here. I'm going to get in tonight.
Yeah.
Just so I'm in there. But anyway,
Yeah.
whatever you want to do.
Tough one.
It is
Yeah.
a tough one.
Do you know if there's much to do there though? Like,
Sorry?
do you know if there's much to do at though? Like Sunday, Monday?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, look, you can go for it. You can still wander around up there.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a good place just to wander around and look, there'll be thousands of people out there.
Yeah.
All of the vendors are there. Everything's happening. So,
Yeah.
I
All right.
music starts. I think the music starts Monday anyway. They just put some on.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Righto, we're back. We finally made it to Birdsville. So that'll be the end of this episode. Next one, we're going to jump into the Big Red Bash and we'll show you how that's done over the 4 days, show you the highlights of our trip out there, and you can plan it for yourself. I reckon it'd be a good family event.